A spiritual counselor once told me, O'Neill, never you mess with a married couple. Because when you mess with married couples, they tend to come with a level of confusion. You understand? In other words, don't try to put yourself into it. And I think that's what's going on with Pamela. Much like what happened to Shayla and what has happened to the whole Amber and everything. Everyone in it becomes very confused because of, you breaking or trying to dissipate that marriage. Let's go.
And I just feel like I'm in a tough place. How have you been handling this transition?
To be honest, I feel like I've been kind of ignoring it. And I think, holding on to the marriage is making things harder for everybody.
Yeah.
But I know it's heartbreaking and it hurts me to say this, but I think my mom deserves to be with someone who truly cares about her and wants to be with her. And it's pretty clear now that Dad isn't with Mom anymore. And, he's here with you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he wants to be with her. So I wouldn't put too much into that at this point in time because again, if he really wanted to be divorced, he would have been divorced. So I don't put too much into that. Zashery, you can say what you want to say, and I don't trust you either.
Everything's out in the open now.
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
I just feel like it needs to keep moving. It can't stay like where it's at right now because it still feels like it's in limbo. And I don't want anything to change except for I need paperwork. And you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm sorry if this is coming off crazy because this is your mom, but I agree. Like, I want them both to be happy, whatever that looks like. And I'm not.
I just think it's best for my mom to go through with
The
the
divorce.
divorce.
Again, I think Zashery's only saying this simply because she's in Pamela's house right now and she wants to keep the peace. But if it were to change and if anything were to be different, she would have been acting differently. So I don't trust this.
Yeah, like I feel like both of them just need to, I know it's hard, but put the foot on the gas a little bit so they can move on
And stop dragging
and
this whole
stop
thing.
dragging
Yeah.
this whole thing out. It's stressful because I want to be happy, but like I'm halfway happy because I don't know what's on the other side.
There's nothing on the other side as yet because the man hasn't done whatever it is yet. So what are we talking about here? No, no.
What's gonna happen next?
Honestly, don't even think Mom really wants to be with Dad, even though it seems like it in front of us, but she's only kind of doing that, I think, just for Shayla and I to see that, she wants her dad around, but I don't think deep down she wants to be with him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
time for something to happen. Whether it's good for me or bad for me or good for you or bad for you or whoever, something needs to change.
I just think there needs to be clarity, and I think all of this is very
Yes.
messy and confusing.
Oh my
and I think the divorce would
gosh.
just set everything.
Yeah.
This what's wrong with this girl talk. Again, I do believe that these people need a therapist. They need somebody else to talk to outside of the normal people that they're talking to. Why not get somebody else to talk to? This is not something she should be talking to Zashery about. It you know what? Okay, never mind.
We need to like get this the show on the road.
Yeah, again, you know where my sentiments lie with all of this. Zashery's just putting up face at this point in time. I don't trust Zashery because I've seen her react. And I think that if Pamela was to ever do anything that was out of the ordinary that she didn't like, she would have been given the same line about getting out of Get Out. She probably worked the same line. If not, then it probably would just tell me that's a gender thing. I don't know if it is, but I'm just saying. At this point, I think that she's just pandering to Pamela because, hey, she's getting a place to stay, and that's all it really and truly is at this point. But I don't believe it, and I don't buy none of exactly what she's saying. Pamela is a big woman, and she should be seeing this. And it's like I've said before, what I've come to learn is when you get in the middle of a marriage with two people, it tends to bring about confusion on all parties. Some way, some might bring confusion upon everybody. Which is why I've just realized that, married women need to stay to the side. That's why. So if I'd advise anybody at all, I'd say get somebody that's not married. Because the marriage, when you deal with people who are married, it creates a level of confusion and chaos. But hey, I could be wrong. Don't worry, guys. You don't have to take what me say. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to you all soon.